Okay, now we're going to start our study of sequences and series. So we're going to start off with the definition of a sequence. So an infinite sequence, an, is a function whose domain is the set of positive integers. The function values or terms of the sequence are represented by a1, a2, a3. Okay, so we're just calling these, we're calling the first term a1, the second term a2, the third term a3. So for example, we could have the sequence 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on forever, right? And we would just call each of these, we would, kind of the little formula we give is we would say an just equals n. The nth term is just the nth number, okay? Or maybe we would say that we would want the even numbers. That would be 2n, right? So first we'd have 2, then we'd plug in 2 for and we'd have 4, 6, 8, and so on. So here they're little functions, but the only values you're allowed to plug in are integers, the positive integers. So you start with 1, and then you would plug in 2, and then you would plug in 3, and so on. So just to get us some practice, this says write out the first 4 terms of the following sequences. So to find a1, so we're trying to find a1, a2, a3, and a4. To find a1, what we're doing is we're plugging in 1 for n. So we'd say 3 plus 5, 1 squared over 1 plus 1 squared. And here we'd get 8 over 2, which is just 4. Now, the other way we could do this, and to use our calculator to help us out, is in y equals, we could put this in just with an x. Okay, then we can go to our table, and first we would just plug in 1, then we would want 2. Okay, so a2, 3.8, 3 repeating, a3 would be 4, and a4 is 4.15. Okay, if we do it here, so a1, we would just want to plug in 1, so we'd have 2 to the first power over 3 to the 1 plus 1, which would be the second power, so we'd have 2 ninths. a2, we would plug in 2, so we'd have 2 squared over 3 to the third power, so 4 over 27. a3 would be 2 cubed over 3 to the 3 plus 1, which would be 4. So 8 over 81, and then a4 would be 2 to the 4th over 3 to the 5th. So this would be 16 over 243. So our first 4 terms would be 2 ninths, 4 over 27, 8 over 81, and 16 over 243.